Welcome to Ryan Watches a Movie. My name's Adam Patterson. With me today, we've got Kevin Rakestraw. Hey, Kevin.
Hey.
We're also joined by Ryan Holes. Hey, Ryan. If this is your first time tuning in, Kevin and I are challenging ourselves to find movies that Ryan likes in the hopes that we'll reach a coveted 10 out of 10. You can join in on the conversation by sending your movie suggestions for Ryan to podcast@filmpulse.net or by sending me a DM on Twitter @FilmPulseNet. If you like the show, or even if you don't, please be sure to check out the Friedreich's Ataxia Research Alliance website at curefa.org. Now, this is coming out on Halloween, so naturally, we gave you a horror movie. Ryan, what did you watch this week?
3 from Hell.
3 from Hell. This is the brand new Rob Zombie movie, and it's the sequel to The Devil's Rejects. According to the synopsis, I just went to the IMDb here. The synopsis literally just says sequel to The Devil's Rejects. That's what the synopsis says. Let me go. I'm gonna go to Letterboxd real quick and see if they have they have a better synopsis than that. Because
I hope theirs just says, nope, it is just the sequel.
I mean, it's not wrong. It is a sequel to The Devil's Rejects. I'm just looking for a little bit more, you know?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, I have one here on Letterboxd. After barely surviving a furious shootout with the police, Baby Firefly, Otis Driftwood, and Captain Spaulding are behind bars, but pure evil cannot be contained. Teaming up with Otis's half-brother Wilson, the demented Firefly clan escape to unleash a whole new wave of murder, madness, and mayhem. Ryan, why don't you tell us a little bit about 3 from Hell?
Well, before I start, ironically, you asked me the other day what I wanted, and I said scary movie, and I was actually gonna tell you or recommend this for me to watch because I just found out about it.
Ah, nice.
Like literally 2 days before. And I wanted an excuse to watch it.
There you go.
Alright, so everyone's in jail, and it's after they get the shootout, and after they get the shootout, they each hit with like, I don't remember, they get 20-some bullets, and they all survive somehow. And after you find out they'll survive, immediately you find out Kevin Spaulding died. So he's not a part of it anymore. And then the half-brother breaks Otis out of jail. And they have some fun torturing the policeman that apprehended him and jailed them, and the people that are their bosses in jail. And by fun, I mean they sadistically murder everyone and laugh it off. And among them murdering, their request is to have the sister broken out of jail by a cop. I'm not really broken out, like kinda under the radar, taken out of jail. And she comes to the house after murdering people in the police station. And when she gets to the house, she joins in the murdering fun. And she finds a bone arrow, and you don't really think much of it. But later towards the end, they go to the spring, they go to the run and hide at a hotel, and kill some more people. And eventually they make their way to Mexico. And when they do, this guy that's in charge of this little town, he convinces them that he's their friend. And he calls this other Mexican who's dead. It's played by Danny Trejo. And at one point early in the movie, when Otis is breaking the jail, they kill Danny Trejo. Then the son comes back for more of that. And it's like a small Mexican hate gang of probably 10 or 15 people. And somehow, if these three, and they also befriend another little guy, and he turns out to kind of fall in love with the sister, and therefore he puts his body on the line, and he gets killed eventually, and somehow they manage to kill the entire gang that came after them with assault rifles. With only a bow and arrow and a few knives and a shotgun. And they kill everyone and everyone. They live happily ever after.
Oh God. Sure.
All right.
Sure do.
So, what were your initial thoughts on Three from Hell then?
Well, when I was watching it, I was cool up until the gang came after them, and I thought to myself, this is pretty weak. They're just gonna have the gang kill them and be dead maybe ever. But it didn't turn out that way at all. In fact, I really, really like that scene with like the last entire fight scene with the entire gang. So overall, I liked it. I think I would, but I did.
Okay, good. Now, just some background on your relationship with Rob Zombie stuff. You were a really big fan of The Devil's Rejects. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to put words in your mouth, but I feel like you really loved The Devil's Rejects.
I have a poster right above my computer monitor with a few signatures from that movie. Yes, sir, bro. I was really, really into it.
Yeah, we had the pleasure of meeting a lot of the actors that were involved in that movie and this movie too. And sadly, Sid Haig passed away right before the release of this movie, or maybe right after. No, I think it was before it did its, because it was in theaters for like 2 nights. It was like a 2-night event in theaters, and I know that's like right around when Sid Haig passed away. He was a really nice guy, super nice guy.
Man, they were all pretty nice.
Yeah, Bill Moseley is really cool too. He's a cool guy too. So, in addition to those two, as you said, Sid Haig's actually not in this very much at all. He dies in the first few minutes. He looks not well in it. Unfortunately, he lost like a ton of weight. I'm guessing he was sick. So you have Bill Moseley, Sherry Moon Zombie, Richard Brake plays what the hell is his name? His name's like,
I call him brother.
yeah, but he's like the Wolf Man or something.
Yeah.
He has like some dumb name, and he howls. It's really annoying.
And then I had like a cat call to the group. And they'll howl together.
Yeah, it's annoying. You have a lot of cameos in this. You have like Dee Wallace is in there, and you mentioned Danny Trejo as well.
Which no, we also met him, and he's really, really surprisingly little.
Yeah, he's a short guy. I think that might be known by now. I think that might be common knowledge about him at this point. He's like 5 feet tall.
That still blows my mind.
He's like for real 5 foot tall?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, when you said small, I'm thinking, he's maybe like 5'5", 5'6". I wasn't thinking 5 foot. Man.
Maybe that's exaggerating a little bit, but actually, let's just put this to bed right now and say
It's 5'6". I looked it
okay,
up.
okay, 5'6".
5'6".
A little bit. As soon as I said it, I was like, wait, well, that's probably an exaggeration, but well, it's just you expect. I think a big part of that is that you expect all actors to be tall, like just across the board. Like no actor looks short, you know?
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
In too many parts that he plays, I expect him to be bigger, like big and intimidating, and he's not at all.
Yeah, he's a super nice dude too, down to earth.
Did you meet any of these people that were not nice? Who was just the complete asshole? Any of them?
I
Are they all nice?
I don't know. I don't know if I really want to be like talking shit on people. Yeah, we met.
But there is someone.
Yeah,
still,
sure.
Right? Okay.
I definitely met some celebrities that are not nice.
I'm saying from
Yeah.
the group of these individuals that
Like the Rob
all
Zombie
seem to
crew?
be yeah.
Oh, no, they're all nice. They
Well,
were all really
Good.
nice.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Yeah, they were all really, really cool. Now, the thing that kind of struck me with Three from Hell is that it doesn't really feel like a horror movie to me. Like whereas The Devil's Rejects, that felt like a horror movie.
Yeah, this feels like more like an action movie.
This is more of an action movie.
No, okay.
There's a lot more shootouts and things like that. Now, like Ryan said, there are some really kind of disturbing, sadistic moments, but I didn't find myself as nearly as disturbed with this movie as I did from The Devil's Rejects. Like The Devil's Rejects, I found to be very, very disturbing.
Yeah, that was what disappointed me the most.
You wanted that disturbing imagery.
Yeah.
He wanted to be straight fucked up.
Yeah, I mean,
I did not know that about Ryan.
Today, Bill
Moseley.
Our half brother, they look almost the exact same. And they have the same mannerisms. They say motherfucker the same way.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of great. Like when you watch it, you think they're one big family.
Yeah, it's good casting. Bringing on Richard Brake. He's a creepy dude. He was in Rob Zombie's last film, 31, and he was pretty good in that too. I will agree that I thought the whole Sherry Moon Zombie sporting the bow and arrow, like I thought, oh, maybe she's going to use it once, but she uses that thing pretty much through the whole movie. She's just arrowing people left and right.
And it's all pretty badass.
What was your take on the effects work, the blood and guts portion of it?
And some of it straight up look fake. Like when some people get shot in the head, like when that one cop does, when they shoot him regular, they have the blood splatters, but you can tell that's like an after effect.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how to explain it.
No,
It just doesn't look real.
Yeah, I mean, that you explained it perfectly. It looks like it was definitely added with After Effects, like one of those stock blood splatter effects. It did not look good at all. Now this is a pretty low budget. This had a $3 million budget, and I feel like that really shows in this. Comparing this to Devil's Rejects, like there's just no comparison to the quality.
But Chairman Zombie is really fucked up in this. I like that. Like she's the exact same as she was.
Yeah.
Like she's out there and really sadistic. Like she almost reminds me of like Harley Quinn,
Mm.
only sadistic and murderous.
She plays a good character. Again, I don't know. I wasn't as big on this as you were from the sounds of it. I just didn't feel like that it added much to the story. I was pretty excited for this because I was also a fan of The Devil's Rejects. It's interesting. I feel like Rob Zombie movies are, when they first come out, people usually don't like them, and then there's like this weird sort of revisionist history that happens with them where they seem to age really well or something. Because I remember when Lords of Salem came out in 2012, and like pretty much everybody hated that movie, and now a lot of people are sort of singing its praises. And I think you can pretty much say that about any one of his movies. Like House of a Thousand Corpses just totally bombed, and now, a lot of people are pretty high up on that movie. I like House of a Thousand Corpses. I'll be curious to see if 31, the one that he released in 2016, if that gets the same sort of praise later on down the road. Because that one I could barely even stand to watch. That one,
Really?
I really did not like that one at all. That one only had a $1.5 million budget, so that was like, even is like, the thing is like, when you have a low budget like that, it shows on the screen. And I feel like he probably just couldn't make it exactly how he wanted it because of that limited budget. Because when you look at The Devil's Rejects, like, it's a good looking movie, like visually.
Yeah, he did. I was gonna say he did amazing with little budget.
Now, just for comparison, let's see what the budget was on The Devil's Rejects. See, that had a $7 million budget. It was more than double what he had with Three from Hell, and Devil's Rejects came out in 2005 too. So, yeah, he had a much bigger budget for that one, and it really shows. Like that movie is just it's just way better. Kevin, have you seen any Rob Zombie movies? Do you have any familiarity with his film work?
Yeah. And I'm thinking just House of a Thousand Corpses.
Okay.
I think that's the only thing I've seen.
Now, do you remember if you liked House of a Thousand Corpses?
I think I did like it. I'm just realizing now that I don't have it logged on Letterboxd, but I'm pretty sure I saw it. I'm almost certain. I know I watched one of them with you.
It was probably House of a Thousand Corpses then.
Yeah. Well, I have that I saw Devil's Rejects.
Oh, maybe that's the one you saw then.
That doesn't seem right.
You got them mixed up. I mean, House of a Thousand Corpses, that one is very much more a standard slasher movie where the protagonists are like a group of 20-something-year-olds who end up
right, and it's like in this like fucking hellscape, right?
Yeah,
where it's like really fucked up.
Yeah, it's like their house. It's like on their crazy property.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't think I saw the Devil's Reject. I think I logged the wrong thing.
Could
Way
be.
to go. Jesus.
I would say Devil's Rejects is worth a look. Again, I don't know if that one is particularly scary. I think the scariest one is House of a Thousand Corpses, as far as like jump scares and stuff like that. But Devil's Rejects,
more disturbing.
yeah, it's more fucked up for sure.
Gotcha.
And then of course he did the new Halloween movie, or
yeah,
he did Halloween.
Which I've been reading about the Halloween and Halloween 2.
I liked. I actually
seem to like, especially Halloween 2. I've seen a lot of people really love that one, so
interesting.
I might have to check those out. Yeah,
So I wasn't a fan of Halloween 2. I liked Halloween 1. I liked the first one. It was really weird, the 2007 Halloween that he did, because the first half of it is all like young Michael Myers, like him as a kid and the trauma that he endured and stuff. And a lot of it takes place so a lot of it's when he's a kid, and then a lot of it takes place in the mental hospital when he first gets admitted. And it doesn't really turn into a standard slasher movie until like the second half of the movie. And it's almost like the movie completely changes. It completely shifts gears and the style changes and everything. It's very, very interesting.
Huh.
I dug it though. I think that maybe for like purists of the Halloween series, it was just a little bit tonally too drastic of a change for them to consider it to fit in with the rest of the franchise. But for me, I thought it was kind of an interesting departure. Ryan, did you see the Halloween movies, the Rob Zombie ones?
Didn't you have to watch one?
Maybe.
No, we had you watch the new one.
Oh yeah. We had you watch the David Gordon Green one.
No.
Okay.
Like nothing, no follow up to that for him. It was just like, oh, okay.
Well, we'll have to keep that in mind for future picks for you, because you seem to be into the Rob Zombie stuff.
Yeah, I have a feeling that we're going to keep going to that well for any horror picks. Because I feel like a horror picks for Ryan that's a tough one. It can't be anything horrible.
I just like disturbing.
Yeah, he likes really
You
kind of
just
fucked
want
up.
things to be as
Not
fucked up as possible.
not really jump scares, more disturbing stuff.
Got it. I think horror is an easier pick than action for him. I think action.
Well, now that I know that he just wants fucked up shit, that makes
that
it
makes
easy.
it a lot easier.
Who knew? I didn't know. Because I'm thinking, like horror movie.
Like what's gonna scare you?
This guy's
Yeah.
just like, I want the most fucked up, disturbed shit I can see. Put it in front of my face.
I had a friend of mine who's like not into horror movies at all, doesn't know anything about them, asked me for a recommendation, and he's like, I want something like really intense, like something that's really gonna scare me and disturb me. So I suggested Martyrs, the original Martyrs, and he watched it. He watched it, and then the next day he's just like, why did you? He's like, that was so. He's like, why did they make that? What? He's like, I can't stop thinking about it. It's like stuck in my head.
You asked for it, but
yeah, I was like, mission accomplished.
Well, I mean, I guess it would have helped to know that Ryan has a poster of, what is it, the Devil Rejects above your bed. That's how you.
It's right above my computer monitor.
That's how
Right
you can
next
create your bedroom.
right next to a poster of Day Trail.
Oh, that's right. You have that machine.
There.
Yeah, you in his bedroom, at the foot of his bed, on the opposite wall, he has a Machete poster, a Planet Terror poster, and a Devil's Rejects poster.
And the Walking Dead is right above that.
And The Walking Dead. Okay.
Oh God, you're all right there.
It's funny. Like, Ryan sounds like a bigger hard nut than me. Like,
Yeah,
I'm a huge hard nut, but I'm not. I don't have like Devil's Rejects posters that I'm like staring at as I'm going to sleep.
They were all hanging all their autographs at the same place.
Yeah, cool. Any final thoughts before we give your drum roll for this, Ryan?
My score is not based on whether I liked it or whether it's a good movie.
okay.
My score is more based on how let down it was.
Interesting. Okay, all right. Well, let's get that score. What are you gonna give 3 from Hell? 6 out of 10.
What? Man, I still haven't figured it out.
For me, it was worth at least watching. I don't know if it's worth it for everybody, but for me, it was worth it. At least watching it.
Yeah, I honestly didn't think you were gonna love this one. I didn't think you were gonna be like over the moon for it, but I also thought that because you were such a fan of the Devil's Rejects that you would be interested in seeing this. And I wasn't sure if you knew that it was out or not. But yeah, so that's why I kind of thought that this would be a good pick. And it's a relatively new movie. I mean, it just came out on digital last weekend or something, so it's relatively new. What are you interested in for next time we meet?
Okay.
You don't care, huh? Grab grab bag.
Oh man. Potpourri.
I feel like if I say comedy, it's like me saying comedy every time. So I'm just gonna say it doesn't matter.
You can be creative with it too, you know? Like that one time you wanted a soccer movie, and like you can get real specific. Like we can make it.
I'll let you guys be creative.
I feel like we haven't given you a sci-fi movie.
Ooh.
Do we ever give you a
Yeah.
sci-fi? I don't even know. If we
I
ever-
don't know if we have.
I watch Crawl.
No, I mean with the new format. I know we gave you sci-fi movies with the old format, like shitty sci-fi movies like Crawl.
You're getting Crawl again.
I'm thinking sci-fi for next time.
Let's do sci-fi. Let's lock it in. Sci-fi.
Wait,
Yeah.
I got that. No, the one about the voice of Brandon Wheelchair. What the hell? Upgrade.
Upgrade.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Good call.
That's right. We did do that one.
Can't remember what's going on.
No, getting old. All right, I think that's going to do it for this week. Thank you so much for listening. You can send us your picks for Ryan and questions and topics to podcast at filmpulse.net. You can follow us on Twitter at filmpulsenet, at filmpulsekevin, and at mylegsdon'twork. And if you have a minute, please consider reviewing us on your podcast platform of choice. For Kevin Rakestraw and Ryan Holes, my name's Adam Patterson, and we'll see you later.
Happy Halloween.